but they saw what was going on with Angel Reese and how committed, for lack of a better word, Teresa Weatherspoon was to Angel Reese and this ridiculous foe.
Angel Reese just got caught using steroids. Yeah, you heard that right. The WNBA star who was supposed to be the next big thing is now in hot water. But that's not even the craziest part. The Chicago Sky, her own team, is suing her. Can you believe it? They're not just mad, they're taking her to court. This is like something out of a movie, but it's happening right now in the WNBA.
She's with the Chicago Sun-Times, and she recently reported that Weatherspoon was tailoring the Sky's game around one or two players, led to some serious dysfunction inside the locker.
Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video.
We also have talked, even on this channel, about Angel's very dramatic response to that. And unfortunately, it seems like, according to some new reports, that relationship cost her her job.
Remember when Angel Reese was the next big thing in women's basketball? Yeah, those days are long gone. It's crazy how fast things can change in the world of sports. One minute, she's this rising star everyone's talking about. The next, she's caught red-handed with steroids. Talk about a fall from grace. You know what's really wild? It wasn't just any old steroids. We're talking EPO and anabolic stuff. That's serious business, folks. EPO is what cyclists use to boost their endurance, and anabolic steroids, that's the stuff that makes you look like you live at the gym. Angel was going all in on this cheating game. Imagine being so desperate to keep up that you risk everything. That's exactly what Angel did. She saw the competition getting tougher, and instead of putting in the work, she decided to take a shortcut. But here's the kicker. Even with all that juice pumping through her veins, her stats were still kinda meh. We're talking 11.5 points and 9.2 rebounds per game. That's not exactly setting the world on fire, is it? So how did Angel Reese go from WNBA star to league villain overnight? Simple. She got caught cheating. Big time. The league has a zero-tolerance policy for this stuff, and Angel just blew right past it. It's like she thought she was untouchable or something. But wait, it gets worse. The Chicago Sky didn't just bench her, they kicked her out and sued her.
It's gonna cause some serious dysfunction because, let's be for real, every team wants to believe in the coach, etc. But teammates and your team has eyes. They can see what we can see. They may not get in front of the microphone and say it. Reese started with, "I'm heartbroken. I'm literally lost for words, knowing what this woman meant to me in such a pivotal point in my life. She was the only person," which is interesting since she's been coached before.
Can you imagine your own team taking you to court? That's next level drama right there. The Sky is furious, and they're not holding back. They want compensation for the damage to their reputation, not to mention all the chaos this has caused in their organization. Think about it. The team's record was already pretty bad. 13 wins, 27 losses. Angel's scandal just made everything worse. Now the whole organization's a mess. Players are angry, fans are disappointed, and sponsors, they're running for the hills faster than you can say steroid scandal. You'd think that would be rock bottom, right? But nope, there's more. Just wait till you hear what her own coach did. It's like every time you think this story can't get any crazier, it does. Angel's not just dealing with angry teammates and a lawsuit, she's got drama coming at her from all sides. Let's break down Angel's steroid cocktail. This isn't your grandma's vitamins we're talking about. We're dealing with some serious performance-enhancing drugs here. First up, EPO. That's short for erythropoietin, and it's the stuff that boosts red blood cells. Athletes love it because it improves endurance. Angel probably thought she could run all day with this in her system. But EPO wasn't enough for our girl Angel. No, she had to go and add anabolic steroids to the mix. You know, the ones that make you look like you live at the gym? Yeah, those. These bad boys are all about building muscle and strength. Angel was going for the full package, endurance and power. Here's the kicker. These drugs are super banned in the WNBA. We're talking career-ending banned. It's not like the league is cool with a little boost here and there. They've got a zero-tolerance policy. and Angel just blew right through it. So what steroids was Angel Reese caught using, and how did they affect her game? EPO for endurance, anabolics for strength. But guess what? Her stats still sucked. You'd think with all that juice pumping through her veins, she'd be dunking on everyone and running circles around the competition. Nope, still couldn't outshine the real stars. It's crazy when you think about it. Angel was risking her entire career, her reputation, everything. And for what? To be slightly above average? Her numbers were nothing special even with the chemical assistance. We're talking 11.5 points and 9.2 rebounds per game. That's not exactly setting the WNBA on fire. The worst part? Now everyone's wondering if she ever had any real talent to begin with. Was it all just smoke and mirrors? Was the hype around Angel Reese just that? Hype? It's like finding out your favorite magician was using trick cards the whole time. You start questioning everything you thought you knew. But hold up, there's more to this story. You won't believe who else might be involved. This steroid saga isn't just about Angel. There are whispers that someone else, someone big in the WNBA world, might have had a hand in this whole mess. And when you find out who it is, it's gonna blow your mind. You thought Angel's steroid scandal was bad? Just wait till you hear what's happening now. The Chicago Sky isn't just mad, they're taking Angel to court. Yeah, you heard that right. Her own team is suing her. Can you imagine how awkward team meetings must be right now? This isn't just some slap on the wrist we're talking about. The Sky is going after Angel for millions. They're saying she trashed their reputation and left them with a mess bigger than a botched play. And you know what? They might have a point. Think about it. The Chicago Sky was already having a rough season. They were sitting at 13 wins and 27 losses. Not exactly championship material, right? Then boom, Angel drops this steroid bombshell on them. It's like kicking a team when they're down, but from the inside. Now the whole organization's in chaos. Players are furious, feeling betrayed by their teammate. Fans? They're heartbroken and disappointed. And don't even get me started on the sponsors. They're running away faster than a fast break, not wanting their brands anywhere near this scandal. But here's the real kicker. It's not just about the drugs. It's about trust. How can you play with someone who's been lying to your face? Basketball is a team sport, and Angel just shattered that team spirit into a million pieces. The Sky's management is scrambling to save face. They're talking about rebuilding the team's image and emphasizing integrity. But let's be real. That's going to be harder than hitting a half-court shot blindfolded. Legal experts are calling this move by the Chicago Sky unprecedented. That's fancy talk for holy cow. We've never seen anything like this before. It's not every day a pro sports team sues its own player. But then again, it's not every day a player messes up this badly. You've got to wonder what's going through Angel's mind right now. One minute, she's the rising star of the WNBA. The next, she's public enemy number one. And now her own team is coming at her with lawyers? Talk about a fall from grace. While Angel's facing the heat, there's another figure lurking in the shadows of this scandal. Weatherspoon, Angel's coach and mentor, might have some explaining to do. Was Angel just a pawn in a bigger game? The answer could change everything we thought we knew about this story. You thought Angel Reese was the only one in trouble? Think again. Weatherspoon, the coach who was supposed to be guiding Angel, might be up to her neck in this mess too. People are whispering that Weatherspoon might have pushed Angel to use steroids. Can you believe it? The very person who should have been keeping Angel on the straight and narrow might have been the one leading her astray. Let's talk about desperation for a second. The Chicago Sky was struggling big time. We're talking 13 wins and 27 losses kind of struggling. And Weatherspoon? She was feeling the heat, so much heat that she might have crossed a line that you just don't cross in professional sports. It's like she forgot the first rule of coaching. Don't cheat. Now get this. 1 minute, Angel's crying her eyes out about how important Weatherspoon is to her, calling her a guiding light and all that jazz. The next, she's throwing Weatherspoon under the bus faster than you can say steroid scandal. Talk about a 180. It's like watching a soap opera, but with more basketballs. The Chicago Sky didn't waste any time showing Weatherspoon the door. They fired her quicker than a fast break, saying it was time for a change. Yeah, no kidding. When your star player's caught doping and there are whispers about the coach being involved, change is putting it mildly. Here's the kicker. Turns out Weatherspoon was building the whole team strategy around Angel. It's like she put all her eggs in one basket, and then that basket got caught using steroids. Not exactly a winning game plan, right? The whole thing just screams desperation. It's like Weatherspoon saw the team tanking and thought, hey, why not risk everything on this one player? And the locker room, total chaos. Nobody trusted anyone. It was like a bad reality TV show, but with more at stake than just prize money. You've got players side-eyeing each other, wondering who else might be juicing. It's the kind of atmosphere that can destroy a team faster than a losing streak. So, there you have it. Angel Reese's career? It's not just on life support, it might be flatlining. While she's busy playing the bad guy, guess who's laughing all the way to the bank? Caitlin Clark. That's right, Clark just inked a massive $28 million deal with Nike. Talk about a tale of two players. It's like watching a train wreck in slow motion. Angel thought she could cheat her way to the top, but she couldn't even do that right. Her stats were still meh, even with the juice. And now, she's got lawsuits, a trashed reputation, and a career that's going up in flames. The lesson here, cheaters never win, especially when they suck at cheating. Angel Reese just became the poster child for how not to make it in the WNBA.